Hello and welcome to another lesson in our series Selenium tutorial. In this lesson, we will see and learn basics of Selenium IDE, familiarize ourselves with its user interface, and write and execute a simple test case. So without further ado, let's get started. We discussed in earlier videos that Selenium IDE is a Firefox add-on that helps us record, edit, and playback tests on Firefox browser. So in order for us to install Selenium IDE, we should have Firefox browser installed on the machine. If you do not have Firefox installed, it can be installed from the link given in the video description. First, we need to open the Firefox browser. Then we would search for Selenium IDE Firefox download. From the search results, select the first link, which is Selenium IDE add-ons for Firefox. On the add-ons page, we have a button Add to Firefox. Click on Add to Firefox to start installing Selenium IDE. Once the download is complete, we will be having an Install button. Click on Install button. Once the installation is complete, we need to restart the browser by clicking Restart Now button. Once the browser has restarted, we can see the Selenium IDE icon on the top right corner. Same is visible in Developer Tools. To open Selenium IDE, click on the Selenium IDE icon. First thing we want to do is to record a test. To record a test, we have to click on Record icon, which is present on the top right corner of the IDE. Click on that icon to start recording. Navigate to the browser and we would search for, or we would open google.com. In the search window, we would search for a website, Test Automation Simplified. Click on the search button. From the search results, click on Test Automation Simplified link. Once we have the Test Automation Simplified website open, navigate back to the Selenium IDE window and stop recording by clicking on the Record icon button again. Once our recording is complete, we will go to File and save our test case. We can give an appropriate name to it and save the test case in HTML format. Now that we have saved our test case, let's go ahead and play back it. To play back the test, first slow down the execution speed. Then we need to have the browser open before we play back the test. To play back the test, we have two options. The first one is, if you have a single test case, you can just click on Play Current Test Case button. If you have a test suite which has n number of test cases, then to run the entire test suite one by one, we can use the Play Entire Test Suite button. But as of now, just use Play Current Test Case button. So this opens up the google.com website, searches for Test Automation Simplified and clicks on the link and opens the Test Automation Simplified web page. Now that we have recorded and played back our test, let's see what gets recorded. So the page we are trying to open gets recorded into base URL. And then we have all the actions which we performed on the website getting recorded onto a 3-column tabular format. So the first column is command, the second column is target, and the third column is value. So for every action, we must be having a command and a target. So basically command is what sort of operation we have done, and the target gives us the locator, basically the element on which we have performed the action. And value does give us the input which we have provided or that particular action is taking. Now that we have recorded the test and we played it back, we need to validate if we have landed on the correct page. To edit the test, we will click on the record icon button again, navigate back to the web page and verify the title of the page. Right click, go to show all available commands. Then we see we have a couple of options over there to verify and validate the title of the page. So one option we have is assert title and the other option we have is verify title. So the difference between both is basically in assert title, we validate the title of the web page, and if it does not match, the test execution halts. If we just click on verify title, it will put an error saying that title doesn't match, but it would not stop the execution of the test case and it would go ahead with next steps. Here we would use assert title command and navigate back to the Selenium IDE window. Now we can see that we do have assert title command in the test case. Now we need to stop the recording. Now we can perform more operations on the web page, so we can go ahead and type in new commands. So in command field, type in click and wait. And we need to give the locator for the element which we are clicking. So we will go back to the web page and we will identify the locator for the link Selenium. So right click, click on inspect element. And then we see the link name is Selenium. We need to copy as it is and navigate back to Selenium IDE window. And put in target link is equal to Selenium. And save our test case. Now we would be running the test case again, but before that let's go move on to log and clear the log. We need to ensure that we have Firefox browser open before we rerun it. Click on play current test case button. And we see that the test case has successfully completed its run, and it shows in the log what has happened, what test case is being executed, what is opening, what actions we have performed on what elements, and the final result for the test case, whether the test case has passed or failed. So in this case, the test case has passed. We have seen how we can record a test using Selenium IDE, how to edit the test, and how we can play it back and verify our results.